Hi, everyone. My name's Roger Sugden. I'm Dean of the Faculty of Management. I'd like to say congratulations to all of the UBC graduates this year, and particularly applaud those graduating in the management programs. In doing that, I'd also like to say very many thanks to those of you who've been sharing your ideas and working with the faculty to think about the future delivery of the Bachelor of Management, the delivery after you've graduated. We hugely appreciate the discussions that we've been having and the ways in which you're so aware of the circumstances of all of the students studying in the management subject area. One of the most challenging aspects of managing social and economic activity is unquestionably change. It's dealing with change and shaping change. And although it's almost trite to say so, change does offer opportunities. It's trite maybe, but it happens to be true, I think. Opportunities to be creative, to organize what we do and to be what we aspire to be with imagination, with awareness of all others, as well as awareness of the wider environment of which we're a part. So the very best of luck to you for the future. And in that future, I hope that you can make luck for yourselves and for the wider world by being creative, by being imaginative, by transforming the world around us into a much better place. Again, very many congratulations. You've done great.
Hello, everyone. Let me offer my sincere congratulations to those of you who are convocating today with a degree in education. This is a special convocation for me, as I'm actually finishing with you. I'm completing 2 terms, 10 years as Dean of the Faculty of Education, and will finish on the 30th of June. So you are my last graduating class at UBC. So I want to wish you particularly warm congratulations and all the best in your future endeavor. I hope that you've benefited from your time with us in the Faculty of Education. And as I say, I wish you all the best in wherever these degrees take you.
This is your time to find out who you are or who you want to be. I am a product of what this institution can do for you if you say yes to all that it has to offer.
The future of this world rests in your hands.
Congratulations, Okanagan School of Education graduates. The school and I are so very, very proud of you. Take time in your personal achievement and really enjoy this day. Collectively, you represent a new generation of educators, part of our scholar practitioner community, a community that embraces ongoing professional learning, innovation, responsiveness to diverse needs, and continually strives to contribute towards truth, reconciliation, and healing. This year, you have exhibited remarkable adaptive expertise due to the COVID context. I'm confident that the courage, persistence, and resourcefulness you have each found within yourselves has instilled key habits of effective educators for the long term. The school looks forward to one day celebrating with you in person. We're counting on our paths crossing again many times in the years to come. My wish for you is to remember to always take time to care and build relationships with students, alongside relationships to subject matter. What happens in classrooms really, really matters now and for the future. Sincere congratulations. Yay!
Hi, I'm Peter Simpson, Dean of Graduate Studies at UBC Okanagan. On behalf of all of us in the College of Graduate Studies, I'd like to congratulate all of you. In the past year, despite COVID, 355 of our students have completed their graduate degrees. I applaud each of you for your ability to adapt and to accomplish great work. often under difficult circumstances. As a graduate student, your work has a positive impact on the world, and you have a legacy here at UBC Okanagan. Your research is a foundation for future students to build on. I appreciate that it's been a challenging year, but I like to think that the resilience and the perseverance that you've shown will be an asset that you'll carry into a bright future, and that having completed your degree under difficult conditions, you'll go forward with great confidence and with a University of British Columbia education. Once again, congratulations.
So without further ado, let me introduce to you the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau.
Here at my alma mater's Okanagan campus. You guys are doing great work, and we're counting on you all. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, graduates of the class of 2021. I hope you take a moment to recognize that you are the first UBC graduating class to finish your entire final year remotely during a pandemic. This is an amazing accomplishment as you had the perseverance and the drive to complete your degree under challenging circumstances. Know that you are strong and able, ready to face the next challenge that you set for yourself. Tuum Est.
Hello, and welcome to your graduation. To each and every member of the class of 2021, I offer you the warmest congratulations on behalf of the Board of Governors. It is truly an honor to be able to address you all, celebrate your achievements, and wish you well as you move toward your future endeavors. Having achieved the accomplishments and completion of your program during a pandemic is nothing short of remarkable, and you and your loved ones should be extremely proud of your accomplishments. You are all excellent examples of resilience, dedication, and perseverance, qualities that the world will need in the years ahead. I understand that the world may be more uncertain than you had expected it to be at the time of your graduation, but you are an outstanding group of graduates, and the skills and knowledge that you take with you from your time here at UBC will serve you and your communities well. We look forward to hearing about all of the outstanding contributions that you will make along your professional and personal journeys as alumni of UBC. Once again, congratulations and well done, class of 2021.
Hello, graduates. My name is Bryce Traister, and I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Creative and Critical Studies at UBC's Okanagan campus. It is a real pleasure for me to be greeting you today and congratulating you on the occasion of your graduation from University of British Columbia in the Okanagan. When I first met many of you 4 years ago in the gym and welcomed you to the campus then, I don't think any of us thought that I would be standing here today speaking to you through a video screen and congratulating you on the occasion of your graduation. But here we are. And my admiration for you and your achievement, especially this year, is far deeper than my regret in having to say farewell to you from this place today. I know that the world is a better place, that the graduates of this class are moving into it. I look forward to reading about and hearing about your many achievements in the years to come. I look forward to seeing you when you come back to the campus to tell us how things are going. Congratulations. Have a great summer.
Congratulations to all of the applied science students graduating today. I sincerely hope that you all take some time to reflect on all that you have achieved during your time here at UBC and how this experience has changed you, changed your perspective, and given you agency that will prepare you to have tremendous impact on your community and the world. And I hope that you celebrate this important milestone in your life and your career. It's a joyous occasion and an opportunity for you to give thanks to all of those in your life who have made this possible. It's also a time to reflect on what it means to be graduating at this unique point in history under these circumstances of a global pandemic. The world has changed dramatically. The need to respond to the challenges of climate and equity have never been more apparent. And as we emerge out of this pandemic, that need will only accelerate. I know that resilience, purpose, and a sense of community are forged in adversity. And I know that these are the inherent traits of the class of 2021. The world needs you more than ever. We need your expertise, your innovative ability, your empathy, and your passion to create a thriving people, place, and planet. I wish you all the very best in your future.
Hello, my name is Sylvia Tomashkola, and I am the Dean of the Irving K. Barber Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Let me begin by congratulating all our graduating students. My few words cannot express how proud the university is of its graduates. We know it has been a challenging year, and we understand that this is not how you expected to remember your graduation. We should be together as a community to celebrate this incredible milestone. We do hope to be able to invite you back in the future for a more traditional graduation ceremony to celebrate with your friends, your families, and your faculty. Today, you, graduating students, move forward in your lives and take everything you learned here on a journey to achieve your dreams and make a bigger impact in society. On behalf of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, congratulations, graduates. We wish you good tides in all your future endeavors.
Congratulations, class of 2021. What an incredible journey we have shared together over the past 4, 5, or more years at the School of Engineering. We have all learned some important lessons, especially during the pandemic, about our own resiliency and capacity to adapt to the unexpected. They are lessons that will empower all of us into the future. Completing your engineering degree is a tremendous accomplishment. We are proud of your many efforts in the classroom and beyond. You have made an incredible impact on the School of Engineering. Of course, this is just the first step for many of you on the road of becoming a professional engineer. So we need you, our best wishes along the way. Please remember that you are always welcome to stay connected with us. Your classmates and the school's faculty and staff are just a call or an email away. We hope you will maintain a strong connection to the School of Engineering and UBC through UBC alumni and join us every year at homecoming. On the behalf of School of Engineering, thank you for your hard work and dedication to your studies. I'm looking forward to celebrate your continued success. So best of luck for the future. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to the Faculty of Health and Social Development 2021 graduating class. Class of 2021, you are history makers, and you have navigated a new and unforeseen world with dedication and fortitude. I admire your resilience, strength, and tenacity. I have 3 asks of you. 1, be willing to continue to learn. Education is a never-ending endeavor. 2, be courageous and try something new. See challenges as opportunities. And 3, celebrate and take pride in the small and large accomplishments. There are many ways to reach your goals. As you embark on your next journey, please remember you are part of a vibrant alumni. I'm truly excited for all you will accomplish. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello, my name is Gino Delabio, and I'm the Dean of the Irving K. Barber Faculty of Science. On behalf of the Faculty of Science, congratulations to the class of 2021. Your graduation marks the culmination of all the hard work you invested in your university experience. What you have accomplished, especially in these challenging times, is absolutely fantastic, and we are all proud of you. Appreciate and enjoy your achievements. You've developed many of the skills and knowledge that you will need to forge your path forward. And as you begin to move forward, keep in mind that it's not just your degree that will help to take you to the next steps of your personal journey. It's everything you've learned along the way that will help you to make a difference in the world around you as global citizens. I hope that you will remember that we are here for you as you explore the opportunities that present themselves to you. Connect back with us when you can. Help us to learn how we can better prepare the next generation of graduates. Partner with us on research and entrepreneurship opportunities. We will be happy to continue to support your success. Congratulations on your graduation, and I hope to see you soon.
Haichka OCM, to all the beautiful graduates of the class of 2021. I wish to share a very warm congratulations to each and every one of you. I wish you well in your endeavors into the future. OCM.
To the graduating class of 2021, UBC and UBCO, thank you for all your hard effort so far.
You have come through a most difficult year, and against all odds, what an accomplishment. Congratulations.
When you hit bumps in life, and you will hit them because we all do, you figure out a way to either get over them, get around them, and continue on your path.
I'm sorry that you're graduating into a very changing and different world. I just wish everyone a very satisfying career as soon as possible.
A lot of us in this generation have done what we could. I feel like you will probably feel when you get older, you could have done more. You are going to change this, and you're going to have to help us find a path.
You have great opportunity to solve this problem for human beings.
Take your lessons with you and try to put it to greater good. There's so much opportunity out there to do good. I would just wish you the very best.
For me, this will be an enduring memory of having had the privilege to graduate together with you.
You've worked so hard and you've come through some pretty difficult times. And now you have your whole life ahead of you to help make a difference.
And so it's very important to trust yourself, be confident in yourself, and progress.
What a fantastic achievement you have realized to get to this day. Heartfelt appreciation for what you're doing and what you will do in the future as you go forward.
I wish you all the best and congratulations on your efforts. And I really hope that now you can see that all your hard work paid off.
I wish you luck, which is more important than you know, and tenacity in all of your endeavors.
Great success to all of you. I wish you well, and I hope I see you again sometime soon.
You've done it. You've got it done. Now you have the most exciting part of your life journey is your future.
I wish you great congratulations and lots of fun. Celebrate in a COVID-secure way now. Celebrate properly when you can.
Make our country better, make our region better, make our cities and towns better. Lim Lim, thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Nancy Hermiston, and I am the University Marshal and Professor in the School of Music, Voice and Opera Divisions at the University of British Columbia. I am so thrilled you could all join us this afternoon to celebrate the class of 2021 during this special virtual celebration of our convocation ceremony. While we can't gather in person today, we'll bring you one of UBC's time-honored traditions, graduation, over the next 50 minutes. Our president will join us live, and we've invited some of our virtual platform party to send greetings in advance to share with everyone. We are all very excited to celebrate your achievements on this special day. Our ceremony will begin with our national anthem, followed by the Okanagan song from the Syilx Okanagan Nation. We'll hear greetings from community and governing representatives. Our president will address the graduating class. And pay attention, you won't want to miss the photo op he has planned. We've invited an internationally renowned spoken word artist, Shane Koizen, to give a keynote address to the class. And you'll also hear from 2 members of the graduating class after the Deputy Vice Chancellor and Principal of the Okanagan campus gives her remarks. The Chancellor will cover the most important part, the conferral of degrees. And if you missed the photo op the first time, you'll have a second chance with the President towards the very end. Finally, please watch the screen in the minutes that immediately follow this ceremony. The names of the graduating class will scroll by faculty and last name. Following the scrolling names, you will be welcomed to the alumni UBC community with a virtual reception featuring a performance by Shane Koizen. And after the reception, please visit virtualgraduation.ok.ubc.ca to search for your graduate's personalized commemorative video clip and share it proudly using the hashtag UBCOgrad. Graduates, you've worked hard to get here, and families and friends, you've worked hard to support your graduates. So please enjoy the ceremony.
Welcome. My name is Santa Ono, and I'm the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. I would like to respectfully acknowledge the Syilx Okanagan Nation and their peoples, in whose traditional, ancestral, unceded territory UBC Okanagan is situated. I would also like to acknowledge that you are joining us today from many places, near and far, and acknowledge the traditional owners and caretakers of those lands. Before we begin our program, I'd like to take a moment to honor and remember the 215 children whose remains were found at the grounds of the former Kamloops Indian Residential School last week. UBC grieves with the families, the communities, residential school survivors, and all who mourn. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor these children. We also pause for a moment to give thanks, spiritual and temporal, on this important occasion. We pause to appreciate the blessings we share and acknowledge these proud students, their families, and friends. Thank you for joining us online for this very special ceremony to celebrate the class of 2021. Wherever you're watching from, I invite you to please stand and join us in the singing of O Canada, led by our University Marshal, Nancy Hermiston, Director of the Opera and Voice Program at the UBC School of Music, and students of the UBC Opera Ensemble, accompanied by members from the UBC School of Music and the Okanagan Symphony Wind Ensemble. At this time, I would like to invite Amber Cardenas, member of the Okanagan Nation, to sing the Okanagan song.
Oh We are beautiful. Atlecos Okanagan. Because we are Okanagan. Atlea Haitam Hola. Because our land is very beautiful.
Thank you, Amber. You may be seated. I am pleased to begin our program by introducing Her Honor, the Honorable Janet Austin, the Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia, who joins us virtually to address the graduating class.
Honored guests, graduates, families, and friends, I'm joining you today from the traditional territory of the Lekwungen peoples, the Songhees and Esquimalt, whom I thank for the privilege of living and working on these lands. Haichka. It gives me enormous pleasure to join you for today's convocation ceremony. And although we can't gather in person to celebrate your achievements, we're joined together in spirit of camaraderie and resolve that has characterized this past most challenging year. I want to thank everyone in the university community, staff, faculty, alumni, and students for pulling together on this journey. The past year has shown us the best of British Columbia, and I have found inspiration in countless examples of unstinting generosity and compassion that have emerged around the province. People from all walks of life and every part of our province looking out for each other as neighbors, friends, and fellow citizens. These examples show us that when called upon, we can live up to the responsibilities of citizenship and community and pull together to solve common problems. To the graduands, in a world where knowledge is our most important asset, your success is our success, and your future is our future. Of all the knowledge that you've acquired in your studies, this simple bit of wisdom, that more is achieved working together than alone, is perhaps the most important of all. As you leave this institution and embark on the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to carry this thought with you to help chart a better, kinder, more inclusive future for yourselves and for your community. Indeed, for all of us. On behalf of all British Columbians, please accept my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for every possible success and happiness as you yourselves define these things. Haichka, CM.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your remarks and for joining us today. I'm pleased now to introduce Tracy Gray, Member of the Parliament for Colonial Lake Country, to speak to the graduating class.
Hello, UBCO grads. I wish that we were all meeting together at the UBCO gymnasium, but maybe another time, and maybe everyone can be together soon. First, let's recognize family members, professors, university staff, friends, and maybe employers who have all supported you along your educational journey. Gone are the days of working for a company for 30 years. Sometimes you just never know where life may lead. For myself, I never knew I would be involved in politics. I worked in the wine and beer industry for many years. I was an entrepreneur that worked really hard and owned my own business. And I've taken those skills of human resources, fiscal management, and most importantly, customer service into my role as public service. This past year has been like no other. You've had to be more flexible and resilient. And those are life skills that you will use throughout your entire life. I know it's probably been tough. You've been isolated and not able to take part in all of the activities that make up university life. If you would have traveled to attend UBCO, you only saw the university through your computer screen. You may not have been able to gain work experience that would have been very helpful in your field, and you may have had a hard time with mental wellness. But your future may look and feel a little uncertain right now. However, you will build your life, and I'm sure you will find joy and fulfillment in work and maybe future studies. Sometimes jobs aren't always perfect, but they're an important stepping stone. And if you approach every job as an opportunity with a great attitude and as a way to meet new people and learn something new, that will take you far. I have confidence that you will find your way because you are flexible and resilient. You've proven it already. So congratulations, grads, and I hope that you have a great day.
Thank you, Ms. Gray, for your remarks and for joining us today. I'm pleased now to introduce one of our very own UBC alumni, the Honorable Ann Kang, British Columbia's Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training and MLA for Burnaby-Deer Lake, to share some words with our graduates.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ann Kang, and it's my privilege to be serving British Columbians as a new Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. I'm sending you greetings from the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations. As a UBC alumni, I am so proud to be one of the first people to congratulate you on your graduation from the University of British Columbia. Congratulating you today on your convocation day brings back a lot of great memories for me. Sure, we are all living in a different world today, and I recognize that COVID-19 has impacted not only your lives, but the lives of everyone around you dramatically over the past year. But this shouldn't take away from the fact that today is about you and your incredible achievement. Your graduation is more than just a piece of paper. It is the end of one journey and the beginning of a new and exciting adventure. You have worked so hard to reach this milestone in your life, and nothing, not even this pandemic, can take that away from you. You are graduating from one of the top universities in Canada. You are now part of this family of changemakers, initiators, and innovators, and I cannot wait to see what you will bring to the table, how you will challenge and change the conversations, and the way you will reshape our future. I want to recognize everyone who has helped you cross the finish line. First and foremost, your family and friends for cheering you on over the years. COVID-19 has just proven to us all of how much you are needed. Your generation is special. It is different as it is going to write the next chapter of our province, our country, and our world. Especially in the current times we live in, a pandemic, defining our new normal, systemic injustice of various forms, and an unstable climate that is changing life as we know it. Times are uncertain indeed, but you have the skill set, knowledge, and above all, the courage to make the change you want to see. You are tomorrow's leaders in many fields, revolutionizing the way we build and live. May you use your skills acquired at UBC to give back to your respective communities and help us build a better BC. As a former elementary school teacher, lifelong learner, woman of color, and a UBC alumni member, empowering people through education is a value I hold close to my heart. And that is why I am so happy to see the progress you've made so far, and I encourage you to keep going strong. Today, we celebrate each one of you for all your dedication and determination to education, especially during this challenging time. Congratulations once again, and good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Minister Kang. Chancellor Point, honored guests, members of the Board of Governors, the Senate, faculty, staff, alumni, and most especially you, our graduates, and your families and friends, and everyone joining us online. Welcome to the University of British Columbia's Spring graduation ceremony. What an honor it is for me to be with you today, although virtually, to celebrate UBC's newest graduates, the class of 2021. Quel honneur pour moi d'être avec vous aujourd'hui, si virtuellement, pour célébrer les nouveaux diplômes de l'UBC, la promotion de 2021. Thinking of our graduating students and their proud families always fills me with joy. This is also a special time for our faculty members as their students successfully complete their years of study. It is a time of joy, a time of celebration, and a time to come together as one community, whether in person or online. Pensez à nos étudiants diplômes et à leur famille nous remplit toujours de fierté. C'est également un moment privilégié pour nos membres du corps professoral, car leurs étudiants terminent avec succès leur année d'études. C'est une période de joie, une période de célébration, et un temps pour se réunir en tant que communauté, que ce soit en personne ou en ligne. Today is a milestone in your life. You've worked very hard to get to this point of graduation from the University of British Columbia. There have been moments of joy during your journey to this milestone and moments of challenge. And that is particularly true for all of you as you graduate during this unprecedented pandemic. As you graduate, I ask you to keep close to your heart our university's motto, Tuum Est. On the one hand, it means that the degree that you have earned today is yours. It is yours. And your association with the University of British Columbia will always be yours. But I ask you to remember the other interpretation of our motto, and that is, it's up to you. You see, your education and the degree that you possess confers upon you a privilege that, alas, most will never have. The privilege of an advanced education and a key that will grant you access to jobs and to spheres of influence within our society that are not open to all. And with this privilege comes a choice, a very personal one. You can focus on personal success and all that it will bring your way, or you can dedicate your life, your privilege, to serving others. You can dedicate your life to humanity. Now, neither path is right or wrong. Focusing on oneself is not a crime. But I ask you today to take this moment and consider dedicating your life to humanity, to a purpose greater and longer lasting than one's own life. To explain why I ask this of you, I ask you to imagine a world where everyone is driven by self-interest. It would be a world that is deeply polarized, and where every sense of community that we cherish would slip away in front of our very eyes. It would be a world where we could not be confident that our children would be safe without us. It would be a world where difference would not be celebrated, where self-interest would lead to a smaller world, a world defined by insular views and distrust of others. It would be a world where we would be incapable of coming together to solve the great challenges that we face together, such as food and water insecurity, social justice, and climate change. Our focus on ourselves, perhaps those that are like us, or on parochial interests would ensure that as a civilization, we would succumb to the very threats that together only we can solve together. That only together we have any hope of solving. Now would be an appropriate time for you to reflect upon what sort of human being and citizen you wish to be moving forward. I ask you to look deep inside yourself and to think about what defines your own character, the very fabric of who you are. Votre personnage contribuera à façonner la société. Votre caractère contribuera à préserver les libertés, même dont nous jouissons en tant que citoyens. Votre caractère, encore plus important que votre intellect, aiderait à définir le cours de l'humanité. Your decision isn't just about you. Your character will help shape society. Your character will help preserve the very liberties we enjoy as citizens. Your character, even more important than your intellect, will help set the course of humanity for years to come. Never underestimate the power of one. Tuum Est. It's up to you. Now, if we were gathered together in person, I would have the opportunity to congratulate you, and we would take a photo together on stage. That's an important moment, at least for me, and I wanted to make sure that we still have that opportunity. Now's your chance. I want you to get your cameras ready, your smartphones ready, because the photo op is coming. In a moment, I'll leave some space next to me, just like we would be standing together on stage. And that's our chance for you to take a selfie of us together, or for your loved ones you're watching with to snap a photo of us together. And don't worry, I'll give you a little bit of time. Ready? Here I go. I'm so glad that we had that opportunity to take a photo together. And don't worry, if you missed it, we will have another chance near the end of the program. I'm pleased to now introduce you to a BC treasure, best known for his award-winning spoken word performances. With his rhythmic verse in high gear, he navigates his audience through social and political territory with a furious honesty and a tender humanity that has brought audiences to their feet in New York, London, Sydney, Stockholm, and LA, to name just a few, and has received 5-star reviews for his performances from around the world. He has emerged as a creator of poetry that dares to belong to the people and speak directly to them in their own voice. In 2013, he collaborated with animators to make the viral anti-bullying video, To This Day, which has nearly 25 million views. He shines a light into the bleak world behind some of the most incomprehensible acts in our culture and shows the healing power of love. Class of 2021, allow me to introduce you to a truly extraordinary talent that has blown the dust off the traditional designation of poet, accomplished author, performer, and your keynote speaker, Shane Koizen. Shane?
Patience is when you're supposed to be mad, but choose to understand. That's a quote, but no one knows who said it, which is oddly fitting because no one knew what this year would look like. We only had an idea of what should have been. This last year has required great understanding in dealing with the loss of what was supposed to be. There were supposed to be traditions fulfilled. There were supposed to be more conversations with profs, more opportunities to experience. There were supposed to be quiet spaces where we could retreat from the distractions of home and sit down to do the work. And today, there were supposed to be handshakes. There were supposed to be overly complicated high fives and hugs, both too long and too short. There was supposed to be family and friends. There was supposed to be parents with tears in their eyes in this moment when pride becomes a flood bursting through eyelids like a goddamn couldn't hold them back. There were supposed to be little brothers or sisters who maybe couldn't grasp the depth of what was happening, but understood that achievement is inspirational, that we aspire to the great we bear witness to. There was supposed to be congratulations, well wishes, and applause enough to echo in your memory like a canyon of always. We were supposed to be together today. A celebration of the community you all became together, and you are together. Alone together. Some of you alone times two. Left your families, communities, and homes to come here only to feel isolated twice. And for you, there were supposed to be weird-looking hats thrown into the sky. There were supposed to be smiles, and they were supposed to be all for you. This two-dimensional world of windows is not what was supposed to be. Don't let it diminish the parade in your heart. There should be floats and marching bands dedicated to all your get up and go. There should be cotton candy, mini donuts, and stilt walkers, all waving banners that espouse victory. There should be dancers and clowns, unless you're scared of clowns, in which case there should be pies. Miles of pies, all ready and loaded to rub in their faces and remind them that fear bends to determination. The problem with courage is that you don't get it until after you've done what you needed it for in the first place. And you've done it. Took one of the hardest years in human history and spun it into gold. So feel it. Look at everything doubt stole from you and steal it back because it's yours. Today belongs to you. Like tacos belong to Tuesday. Like avocados belong to toast. If you're deathly allergic to any of those things, like EpiPens belong to becoming more available to people. From this point on, the only thing that will stand in front of you more than any closed door, wall, or mountain will be yourself. So just as you have always done, go inward and climb the mountains there. Tunnel underneath doubt like your escape plan was always in the works. Kick in the doors that need kicking, but remember that picking the lock or finding a key is sometimes a better idea. Patience and persistence are valuable teachers, and you don't want to bust into every situation like the Terminator. You know a lot, but not everything. No one does. Welcome to the chaos of nothing is for sure. For lack of a better all-encompassing word that isn't a swear, let's call them things. Things are going to happen. Things are going to come at you. And yes, you may have time to get out of the way, but the things we dodge still end up hitting something. They can still knock something precious off a shelf. They can still break us in ways we don't see coming. So if that ever happens, think of today. Think of the miles behind you already. Steady yourself on what you've just done and let it spur you on to the next thing you do, and do it all. Because life's too short and you're too tall. You giant. You Godzilla, Mothra, King Kong, 50-foot woman. And yes, those are what many would consider monsters, but buildings, mountains, or monuments don't cut it, and today you all deserve roar. For all the everything you've been through and all the more that's next to come, some of what happens next will be harder. Try not to step on people, you titan. Margaret Atwood wrote, "Should is a futile word. It's about what didn't happen. It belongs in a parallel universe. Fitting not only because we know who wrote it, but because we know it's true. You know what today should have been. Tomorrow you get to make for yourself what should be is. Today is exactly what you already know. The finish line is the starting line. Now get up and go.
Thank you, Shane. We are also honored to have you perform at the alumni reception taking place right after the ceremony. Good afternoon. My name is Professor Leslie Cormack, and I am Deputy Vice Chancellor and Principal at the University of British Columbia's Okanagan campus. I am honored to be with you here today as we celebrate UBC Okanagan's Class of 2021. Today is the culmination of years of assignments, exams, late nights, and light bulb moments of inspiration to reach this important milestone. Though this momentous occasion takes place under circumstances none of us could have imagined when you first began your academic journey, please take this moment to savor your incredible accomplishments as you sit here today as a graduate of UBC Okanagan. The past year has been unlike any in UBC history, as you and your peers have spent the last 14 months learning through a global outbreak. You have gained vast amounts of knowledge through your courses and programs, but I hope the challenges and hardships you have faced this year have taught you even more about yourself. No matter the trials and difficulties you have faced, you stand here today triumphant. This takes true strength and resiliency. To overcome this adversity and through this experience remain optimistic and unwavering in pursuit of your goals is a great accomplishment in itself. This is not to say that it has been easy or that there have not been moments of doubt. We have lived through something unimaginable, and I want you to know that it's not only okay to struggle, it is normal, it is human. But today, you have shown that you have the strength to overcome adversity and to thrive. While these may not have been the lessons you expected, remember these times. They will be the foundation on which you construct your life. As much as we have learned about ourselves during this period, we've learned even more about our society. Throughout the outbreak, we have experienced great highs and lows as a global community. We have seen incredible innovations and solutions to new problems and found ways to stay connected while remaining apart. Sustainability is also top of mind as we look at ways in which we can be successful while also remaining conscious of the future of our planet. However, in the midst of this pandemic, the world has undergone a new awakening as many social, racial issues have highlighted inequities within our societies. Social movements such as Black Lives Matter have brought forth a renewed focus on the continued struggle for basic rights and protections that many racialized groups face. UBC is working hard to right these inequities within our own institution as we take action to address systemic racism and further our truth and reconciliation commitments. However, there is still much work to be done. We are only free when we are all free. We must take these lessons to heart as we rebuild our post-pandemic future together. There is much on the horizon for our society and UBC Okanagan. I know that our graduates will do us proud. Go out into the world with the confidence that you can be a force for change. Your time at UBC has equipped you to excel in your future career and to be the engaged, committed global citizens we need in this soon-to-be post-pandemic world. Please take this opportunity to enjoy the accomplishment of a job well done. When you leave here today, please know that UBC is here to support you as you now join the ranks of UBC's distinguished alumni. This illustrious network includes prime ministers, entrepreneurs, astronauts, artists, world changers, and now each of you. I encourage you to keep in touch throughout your career, and we look forward to welcoming you back to campus in the future. It is now my pleasure to welcome two of your peers from the 2021 graduating class to share a few words. On behalf of the University of British Columbia and the entire Okanagan campus, congratulations Class of 2021.
Thank you, Professor Cormack, Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, deans, directors, distinguished members of the faculty, honored guests, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Blessing Adiagro, and I will be earning a Bachelor of Human Kinetics. I'm so excited because finally we're here. After many years of projects, all-nighters, exams, walking up from H-Lot, waiting in the Starbucks line and the Tim's line, and even over the past year, working through muted professors, screens that won't share, Wi-Fi that doesn't work, Zoom fatigue, and all the emotional stress that comes with it. We've shown our resilience and pushed through to the end. This is an amazing accomplishment. To say that you graduated in the middle of all of this craziness. And for many of us, it was a fight to get here, but we made it through. Congratulations once again. Sometimes we get thrown into complicated and uncomfortable situations, but other times we get to choose whether or not we enter them. And this has been a hallmark of my time at UBC. Some of these events I had no choice in, but many I crazily enough agreed to. One of my favorites, but also one of the most challenging, being my decision to lead the African Caribbean Student Club. This put me on a wild ride of stress and meetings and late nights, but gladly also friendships and growth and amazing experiences with a community that I will forever be grateful for. And I know this isn't just me. Many of you can think of things you said yes to during your time here that came with challenges, but also led to some of the greatest experiences and relationships that you have now. So I just want to challenge you as you move forward into whatever comes next, to start or continue to say yes to those situations that make you uncomfortable. Because it is through these processes and experiences that the character is built that will allow you to take on the world. Because as UBC always reminds us, it's yours.
Thank you, Deputy Vice Chancellor Cormack. Mr. Chancellor, President Ono, deans, directors, faculty, honored guests, family, and friends. My name's Ali Pusizade, and I will be earning a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. My fellow graduates, what a year this has been. Just like you, my final year at UBCO has been so much different than I had ever imagined. Last April, when we had to say goodbye to friends and loved ones before they had to retreat home, we never imagined that would be the last time that we'd see many of them in person. Despite that not being the last day at UBCO that you expected, I ask you to reflect on your first. The feeling of butterflies in your stomach and wide-eyed excitement as you walked into your first ever lecture hall, sitting in a room of hundreds of strangers, not knowing that many of them would become your closest friends over the next few years. As you think of who you were then, who you are now, and how far you've come, I ask you to think of those exact people who've gone from strangers to acquaintances, to friends, and now to some of the most important people in your lives. You are the sum of all of those incredible people that you've met, the ones who've consoled you on your most difficult days and celebrated all of your victories. While this is an amazing achievement for us, reflect on all of the people who sacrificed for us, supported us, and helped shape us into what we are today. 30 years ago, my parents left a nation at war. Escaping through mountains smuggled with fake passports, my father, a trained doctor, laid bricks to make ends meet, while my mother went to college part-time while raising her newborn. When I ask them what got them through that time, they always say the belief that one day their sacrifices would culminate in their children attaining an education and having an easier life than they did. This story of sacrifice is not unfamiliar to many of you. Whether parents, family, or friends, through acts big or small, help lift you up so that you could attain this incredible achievement. But of course, remember that this is your achievement. Class of 2021, you've also sacrificed so much to get to this point. This year, together, we've persevered in the face of unprecedented challenges which many others would be unable to overcome. And for that reason, I feel confident that you will all walk away today knowing that you can achieve anything in the years to come. You're a generation that will change the world, so seize the opportunity, go out there and continue to work towards your dreams. Congratulations, Class of 2021. Whatever your next adventure may be, I wish you the best of luck and can't wait to see what you all achieve.
Thank you to both our student speakers for their inspiring words. My name is Stephen Point. My traditional name is Hualiquatl. I am honored to be the Chancellor of the University of British Columbia. It gives me great pleasure to be celebrating with you today, even if the circumstances are not what any of us had hoped for. A few short weeks ago, the Okanagan Senate of this university met to review the candidates for degrees who have successfully completed their studies and fulfilled the conditions that the university has set for them. Degrees are officially conferred during a meeting of the convocation. For those graduates who join us online today, and for all those who are unable to attend today's celebration, welcome to the convocation of UBC. Congratulations to each and every one of you. As Chancellor, it has been my great honor and privilege to join you today and to admit you to the convocation of UBC. All of you have invested a great deal of determination, focus, and hard work to obtain your degrees. It is also my honor and privilege to welcome you as the newest members of Alumni UBC. You are now part of a global network of more than 370,000 UBC graduates who live and work in 140 countries around the world. As you can imagine, their life's experiences and careers span every conceivable field of human endeavor. On a personal note, I'd like to acknowledge the elders of the Okanagan Nation. I wish I was there in person. I've been wanting to meet you. You must be proud of your young people today. We sent out old warriors before, but now we're sending our children to school to come back and wage the war against poverty, wage the war against government control of our lives, to create self-government. For those endeavors, our young people will do a great deal. I find it interesting and amazing that the university has extended its doors and teachings out to the Okanagan for all of British Columbians to enjoy. It's challenging to get your schooling done, your education so close to home. Your community expects so much of you. Remember what you've learned. It's not just the numbers and the historical events or the formulas. Remember to finish that which you started. Remember to apply yourself every day. Remember to be on time. Some of these lessons are harder than others. One is to be truthful, even if you're the only one. You're going out now into the world. Remember to apply these lessons to your new tasks at hand. You have done well here at university. I expect that you will do well wherever you go. Once again, warmest congratulations to you all, and my very best wishes to you.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our Chancellor, Stephen Point, for presiding over today's ceremony. Now, before bringing this celebration and ceremony to a close, I want to be sure that we have one more opportunity to take a photo together. Earlier, we took a selfie together, and I want to be sure we've got that shot. So let's take one more. Friends, this brings our celebration and ceremony to a close. I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I have. As the ceremony concludes, I invite you to continue this celebration by doing 3 things. Graduates, please watch the screen in the minutes that immediately follow this ceremony. The names of the members of the graduating class will scroll on your screen by faculty and last name. And don't forget, you can pause and rewind if you missed your name and want to get a photo with your name. From there, visit virtualgraduation.ok.ubc.ca to search your personalized commemorative video clip and share it proudly using the hashtag UBCOgrad. On this website, you can also read the digital guest book your family and friends have written tributes in. You can download the graduation program that lists your name and visit the UBC bookstore for a new degree frame. And watch a recording of this ceremony at any time, as many times as you'd like. Following the scrolling of graduates' names, our virtual alumni reception will begin. Don't miss this opportunity to start the next chapter of your life with Alumni UBC as one of our newest alumni. Thank you for joining us, all 1,600 of you online today. I know you will join me in congratulating, once again, the 2021 graduates of the University of British Columbia.
Hi, I'm Barbara. Like you, I'm a proud UBC grad. Welcome to our alumni family. For the next 15 minutes or so, you'll have a chance to meet some of us and more. You might be wondering about this giant QR code over here. I'll tell you about it later, but in the meantime, feel free to scan it. You'll see it a couple more times when you see me again. But first, you know him, you love him. Our very own president, Santa J. Ono.
Hello again, class of 2021, family and friends. We're so glad that you've joined us for UBC Celebrates Together. Today we join together from our living rooms, kitchens, patios, and offices around the globe to celebrate you and your achievements. Your hard work and dedication have brought you to this moment today, transitioning from students to alumni. You may not realize that when you graduate from UBC, you automatically become a member of Alumni UBC. No matter where you go, you will find yourself in the company of amazing people who are making a real difference in the world. Educators, artists, scientists, healthcare workers, business and community leaders, to name just a few, all UBC grads who will be your role models, mentors, colleagues, and friends. Now, I'd like to pass things off to some of them.
Oh, hi. Sorry. You caught me catching up on the latest issue of Trek. It's our magazine that goes out twice a year. As a new grad, you've been added to the mailing list, so look out for it. Now it's time to hear from BC's very own Shane Koizin. He was not only the keynote for the virtual graduation ceremony, but as an encore, he's joining us with a special spoken word performance called How to Be a Person. It's filled with insight, fun, and heartfelt words that are especially fitting for our occasion today. So with that, I give you Shane Koizin.
How to be a person. 1. Find your voice. Know that not all languages contain words. Your voice could be music, it could be dance. It will be what expresses you most sincerely. Your voice is an art. If your heart is broken, make art with the pieces. 2. Remember that you are an artist. Regardless of how constantly the world will try to drive it out of you, or how a real job will try to bury the part of you that communicates your feelings when language fails, you are an artist. Whether it is with food or building robots, you will know your medium the instant you realize how in love you are with what it brings out of you. 3. Apologize. You will not always be right. You will not always be wrong. You will hopefully always be learning. Atonement is a sacrifice of pride. Explanation of why you did what you did or said what you said will not vindicate you. If the cost to heal someone is only your pride, then apologize. And be grateful you received peace at such a bargain. 4. Forgive. Realize that some people are still learning. If forgiveness is not possible, then think of everything you have ever wanted to be forgiven for but weren't. Hold that uneasiness in your mind until you feel your desire for absolution becoming a wish. Realize you can grant this wish for others. If you're waiting for forgiveness, be prepared to wait. Be prepared to stand in the path of time and wither. Respect that forgiveness is difficult. Not all trespasses are equal, and not everyone will heal according to your schedule. 5. Accept that farting is funny. Yeah, not always appropriate, and yes, often unpleasant. But if you cannot laugh, if you are more offended by a fart than by war, famine, political corruption, deforestation, racism, sexism, classism, the wrongfully imprisoned, the treatment of women, the foreclosing on homes while banks' debts are forgiven, if a fart offends you more than any of that, then you are not a person and cannot be helped. Join a cult. 6. Know that love is a vulnerability, but not a weakness. Love is the volunteer in you that raises its hand and steps forward without needing to be rewarded. Love is a currency that functions in reverse because the only way to be wealthy with it is to give more of it away. 7. Don't laugh to fit in. Laughter should be honest. If there is no sincerity in your joy, then your happiness will be a forgery that fools only yourself. 8. Do not fear to be hated, but be cautious toward those inhabited by hate. You will be hated, regardless of who you are, what you say, or what you do. You will be hated for your successes or your failures, for good looks or bad looks, for intelligence or stupidity. Hate is the child of the hater, nurtured by the beliefs it is fed. You often will have no control over what you are hated for. Know that antipathy becomes the master of its owner. Know that if you are going to be hated regardless of who you are, then be fearless enough to be who you want to be. Hate is no more eloquently articulated than in the poetry of the expression, "Not your problem." 9. Try. The tiniest dream that you try to make happen is worth more than the biggest dream you never attempt. 10. Be thankful and continuously in awe of the power you possess. You are alive, inside of an endless cosmos with a freedom that shines brightest in the dark. Choices. Your choices belong to you so intimately that they will never leave you. They, unlike the changing nature of love or the failing machinery of our bodies, will never abandon you to time. Good or bad, they will stay always. An antique that shows the future, who you were and what you stood for. Know that what you choose to stand for is what will inform you of what you've chosen to stand against, so stand. Let each foot crash land into what you believe and plant them there firmly so they may take root in your convictions and stand.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leslie Cormack, the Deputy Vice Chancellor and Principal of UBC Okanagan. On behalf of all of us here at UBC Okanagan, congratulations. We've met a few of our alumni around the world. Now let's see where a few more are joining us from to celebrate the class of 2021.
Congratulations, you have made it.
Hi, it's me again. I hope you've enjoyed your virtual alumni reception. We hope you've had fun and learned more about Alumni UBC, and above all, that you stay connected with us. So what's the best way to do that? It's with the Alumni UBC app. Yeah, that's what the giant QR code is all about. After you download it, it's super easy to register for access to pretty much everything we offer, like deals, instant access to online journals, a direct link to Trek magazine online, and even monthly contests. Be sure to get it. It's pretty sweet. We'll leave you now with a couple of closing thoughts. But first, some short words from a few of your fellow graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2021. My name is Nick, and I'm so excited to be joining all of you as part of the UBC alumni community with my degree from the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Cannot wait to see all of you in person and do some much needed catching up. With that, cheers.
My first day at UBC seems like yesterday. Diving into university life, new faces, and exploring what I would later deem as the most beautiful campus in the world. Many years gone in the blink of an eye. We are here. Remember the laughter, tears, friendships, a pandemic, and today we graduate. Congratulations, what an achievement. I can't wait to hear what our future holds for us.
Congratulations, everyone. It's an honor to graduate alongside so many wonderful people, and I know that we've all made lifelong connections, get it, kinesiology, that will carry with us in the next chapter of our lives.
It's unreal thinking about how much time has passed since we were storming the Thunderbird Arena for Imagine Day, to painting UBC with memories we never forget, campus traditions we love, homecoming, And now a graduation ceremony we never would have imagined, virtually. Congrats on completing your final lap of undergrad and welcome to Alumni UBC.
Hey UBC graduates, I just wanted to take a moment and wish you a great big congratulations on finishing your degree. I know this year was crazy and probably not what you were expecting, but you really persevered and you did it. And now you're a part of the UBC alumni family. I can't wait to connect with you at future alumni events, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations, you did it.
Being from Jamaica, two things are important to me: the beach and community. Never did I think I'd find a university that offered me both. Even though the school is huge, the campus is beautiful, and the people are even better. As a graduate, I'm looking forward to having a piece of that UBC community wherever I go. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Hello fellow UBC graduates, my name is Arshdeep Purba and I'm graduating from the Faculty of Science. This journey has been so incredible as we walk out with memories to treasure for the rest of our lives. I'm so excited to join the UBC alumni community with you all. Congratulations class of 2021, you did it.
Congratulations to my fellow UBC grads. The grad class of 2021 is a resilient one and one that will go down in history. It has been such an honor growing and learning with a community of students such as yourselves, and I can't wait to see what you all do when we join the Alumni UBC family together. Congrats again and see you soon!
I hope you enjoyed today's online celebration. While we're still physically apart, today proves that as a UBC community, we are very much together. I look forward to celebrating with you in person soon. Stay safe, everyone.
Hi, I'm Natalie Cookswicki, Executive Director of Alumni UBC here in Vancouver.
And from the Okanagan campus, I'm Ross Langford, the Board Chair of Alumni UBC.
Please know that no university presidents were injured in the making of this presentation.
Remember our motto, Tuum Est, it's yours. As graduates, UBC is still yours, and through Alumni UBC, it always will be.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.